And welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is all about Art of the Carolinas. That's in November the 14th. Write it down. This is so important. This is a major convention put on by Jerry's Artorama. I'm one of the many wonderful artists that do workshops. They're 3 hours, sometimes all day long, and that's where you're going to go and save lots of money at the convention because all the art dealers are there selling their materials and art materials. Okay, so just to let you know, that's what we're going to be doing in Art of the Carolinas. But I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything. Look at all the different subjects. We're going to be doing florals and figures, including even landscapes, abstract people, simple things like this, right? All the way across where we're doing negative shape painting, abstract painting. These are all 3-hour classes where you get to kind of experience a little bit of everybody, not just me, all right? And also make sure that the last day there's a wonderful workshop that Kate and I put together. It's all about art marketing. How do you price your artwork? In other words, how do you make money with this stuff? Hey, why not? Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that. Art of the Carolinas. Hey, I'll see you, but right now I want to show you one of the things we're going to be doing there. And so this is one of my demos, a pretty simple one. You know, we supply all the art materials. Isn't that great? You just have to show up. And we have on the table, here they are. You have your paper, your watercolor paper. I already have some of my Holbein paints already squeezed out here on the table. This is a typical layout. Okay, big brushes. You bring your big brushes, okay? Not those tiny little 2-hair brushes. What the heck are you gonna do with a 2-hair brush? You'll poke your eye out with those things. Big brushes, big brushes, big brushes. All right, here's my watercolor paper. Now this is typical. This is just box tape, sticky box tape. I put it here on the table, on the back side. That way it stays there, it doesn't slide around. Big brushes, paper towels. The first thing I'm going to do is put some color on top of this whole thing. Put the color on the whole thing. There you go. This is just a typical painting exercise. But first, let me go get a bucket of water. So I got my bucket of water. I forgot it. Okay, so you put this color over the whole thing. Now I have my mid-tone. We're going to be painting a pear, a simple little pear. It's all about light and dark. And so that'll be the lesson in this quick little demo that we're going to be doing here at Art of the Carolinas. So a pear, how simple. A pear is nothing more than a big ball and a triangle on the top. See, here are some of the things that we're going to be doing. This is what it's going to look like. Dark, light, dark, light. Even over this paper piece, this is dark, light, dark, light. That's really what this lesson here is all about. Not about painting a pear, but about how to give it some form and shape. So you always want to figure out, where's the light coming from? If you know where the light's coming from, hello, you know where the shadow is. Here we go. So I'm going to pretend that the light is coming this direction. Look, I even put an arrow. This is where the light's going to come from. But I'm going to turn this around so you can see it a little bit better. All right, so forgive me. I'm going to cover it up. This is where your light's coming from. All right, there's a big arrow. So here's where the light's coming from. So let's put some light on it. Short, choppy strokes. Lots of paint. Short, choppy strokes. Look at that. Short, choppy strokes. And while I have that light on my brush, I'm going to go to the back side of the pear. On the wall. See? On this side of the pear, nice and bright. The back side of the wall, nice and bright. Now let's go to the dark side of the pear. Well, the dark side. Short, choppy strokes. Let some of that tone of the yellow peek out. Just think of French Impressionist paintings, short, choppy strokes. So here we have light against dark, light against, oh, we gotta put the dark in here. You can start to see it coming together now, don't you? This is really a great lesson on negative shape painting. Now, since I have that color on my brush, I'm gonna put it everywhere. So you don't blend it. This is not an airbrush class. So show the brush marks. Show how much fun it is to be a painter, not how difficult it is to be a painter. Then we're gonna kick it up a little bit. I'm gonna kick it up a little bit. With the darkness, dark, rich. Look at that. More contrast, look at that. Oh, wow. Woo woo. And on the back side, since I have that dark on the brush, may as well put it on the dark side of this pear too. Look at this. There we go. Cool, huh? Now I want to anchor it. Make sure that's sitting down. There we go. It's sitting down. Sitting down on itself, so the shadow's underneath it. There we go. That really tells me, look, that the light is coming across here, shining on this side of the pear. Gives it form, and it makes it a lot more water. A lot more water. We don't use enough water. Look at that. And just because you push it in doesn't mean you can't take it out. Of course I can take it out. This is called painting. Now I'm getting to have way too much fun. Using a lot of this white paint. Sometimes I'll use gesso as my white. Especially if it has a whole lot of titanium in it. See, that's my white. I'm looking for the opacity here. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, I paint with my fingers a lot too. I want to get back in here even stronger. Look at that. Ooh, stronger. I'm painting everywhere. You should do that too when you're painting. You should have paint everywhere. Not working from the top to bottom. I'm working fast here just so I can not lose your attention here. There we go. But short, choppy strokes. I'm going to simplify the table. See how wet my brush is? So important you do that. And that's one of the basic demos. We talk about lights and darks, how to create form. And this is only just a 2-hour demo, actually, or I mean a 3-hour painting class. And where we all get to paint. Remember, the art materials are supplied. You show up, you paint, you go to another workshop, Art of the Carolinas. I cannot wait to throw paint all over the place. I'll see you in November, Art of the Carolinas. Hi there, I'm Bob Burridge, and I'm inviting you to my next riverboat cruise painting workshop hosted by the Dillman's Resort. Guess where I'm going? Stay tuned. So this exciting riverboat cruise is next spring. Okay, so stay tuned here. And it's from Amsterdam to Belgium, going into the Netherlands. Oh my gosh, all those castles and those historic cities and history. We're gonna be relaxing and painting on location, not heavy duty painting, but light sketching, colorful pencils and things like that. Then back on our boat, small boat. No, it's a small boat, not one of these giant cruise ships, which I love so much. We get personal service. And we're gonna be with all the masterful museums. We're talking Van Gogh, Rembrandt, Vermeer, and all those other wonderful early painters that we love so much. Now we get to go and paint in the tulip fields, the same places they were, and all over the landscapes. We're gonna be doing landscapes and florals, as you see behind me, different styles, but mostly we'll be touring castles, painting in the fields, and go where all the other famous painters have gone before us. Just think, masterpiece, and all in the Netherlands with all those great painters. So I love this boat cruise. It's small. I love it. We did it before, the same boat cruise that we went up in Paris last year, Thank you, Dillmans. You did a great job. So great. We're going to do it again. A lot of people are starting to sign up because it is an exciting place. I've always wanted to go there and paint. I hope you can join us. Check out the information at the end of this, and I'll see you in the Netherlands. Hi there, and as most of you know, I love drawing the undraped model, especially in my workshops. One of my more popular workshops I just love because I get to draw too. And as you can see, we're doing drawings from charcoal. We use paint, black and white paint, all the way up into colorful paintings with acrylic paint. But painting the undraped model and drawing the undraped model is a great luxury for me. And besides, it just is exciting to have the whole room, everyone's drawing and painting. It's an exciting workshop. You know, I do them here in my own studio and all over the locations, all over the United States and sometimes Europe too. Hey, this is what I love to do. I hope I'll see you in my next undraped model workshop.